Audio 2.09. Oscar.
So 2 years ago, I'd been going through a hard time, and I needed a new sense of purpose in life. I'd always enjoyed running, so when a friend suggested we do an ultra-marathon together, I jumped at the chance. It was a 100-kilometre race, and I knew it would be tough. So, we started training. We'd given ourselves 6 months to prepare, and I have to admit, I had some pretty low points during the training when I really thought I wouldn't be able to see it through. But somehow, I kept going, and once it got to the actual race, there was no way I was going to give up. And when I crossed that finish line, I had the most wonderful sense of having done something that most people wouldn't ever be able to do, and I knew that if I could do that, I could cope with anything in life.
Grace.
I lost my job 5 years ago and I was absolutely devastated. I'd worked in the same office for 20 years. I got on with everyone and I just didn't expect that I would ever leave. So suddenly I had to rethink my whole career. Then one day a friend said to me, "I think you'd be a great teacher." And when I thought about it, the idea really appealed to me. But it meant going to university and doing a 3-year degree course, which isn't easy as a mature student. I must admit, I found the studying difficult, especially writing essays. But actually, what was hardest to cope with was having to study in the evenings and at weekends, which meant I couldn't see friends. So it was tough, but at the same time, I felt liberated. I was no longer tied down to the same old routine, and I felt my life could head off in a new direction if I wanted it to. It was great. I'm now a teacher, and I love it.
Milo.
Last year, the company I work for organised a team-building weekend at this place by the coast. And when we got there, we were given the challenge of building a boat in 2 days. So, there we were, 6 of us, not really sure about where to start. We weren't allowed internet access, so we just had to use our own resources. And the first thing we all realised was that the only way to succeed was to work together. There was no way any of us could do it alone, and it was amazing. The simple realisation that we were all in this together completely changed the way we got on. No more rivalries, no more complaining about each other. We'd become a team. And 2 days later, we somehow managed to put together a boat that actually floated. In the end, it wasn't the boat itself that was important. It was the effect the process had had on us. From that point on, I've always tried to see people's positive sides, rather than focusing on things I don't like. When it really matters, everyone's got positive qualities.